Good morning, everyone. You've tuned in to the BGS radio on Friday the 18th of November. The time is exactly 8:43, and coming up we have Esther, Rachel and Natasha's comedy sketch, along with Emily and Simran's music show, and a report on Anti-Bullying Week.
Before that though, we're handing over to Kat and Amanda from the Head Girls team to talk to you about Children in Need events today.
During form time today, people are coming around classrooms collecting money for children in need, so please give whatever you can.
The people collecting money will also have forms for our 2 Children in Need competitions. Firstly, we have Give Podsy a Last Name. All you need to do is pick a last name for Podsy. The person who chooses the winning name will win a ceramic Podsy Bear money box. There is also a Podsy colouring competition, so get creative.
There will also be Children in Need themed cakes and biscuits on sale in the tuck shop, and all proceeds raised from these will go towards our total.
We are now going to play a tune sung by Esther Platt in Year 10.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lives. When everything feels like the movies, where you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
Hi Tash, I found one of these fundraising sign-up people, and I think we should go and talk to her about what we're going to do this year to raise money for children in need.
Hello, could you help us? We want to sign up for a fundraising activity. What types of things are there?
Lots of sporty activities. There are also cake stalls, craft stalls, bric-a-brac stalls, raffle and lucky dip kinds of stalls, which will all be featured in one big fair. There are also self-run activities to do with Pudsey. You can have a sponsored silence or similar. You can also have the option to choose your own hobby and take it to an extreme to get money.
Wow, there's so many things to do.
I think we should try a stall at the fair.
Maybe a bakery stall. What do you suggest?
You could hold a cake sale. They're usually popular and everyone likes cakes.
That's a good idea.
How are we going to make enough cakes to raise money by ourselves?
Good point, and there might already be loads of cake stalls and most stalls booked early, so if our stall's one of the last, people have already seen and bought cakes.
Yeah, and the cost might outweigh the profit of buying or making them.
Maybe we should think about the fun run or marathon.
Yeah, do you know how far a marathon is exactly and how we get people to sponsor us?
You have to get people to sponsor you for the charity to run the whole marathon or fun run.
How long is the marathon?
It's 26.2 miles. You would have to do a lot of training, which might make people sponsor you more.
Oh dear, I nearly died running 3 miles, and I thought I was quite the athlete too at the time.
How far is the fun run?
It's 2.5 kilometres, and to make it fun, you have to dress up, otherwise it's just a run.
We would have to cut costumes then. What if only like 2 people sponsored us? Then the cost of the costumes would be more than we would raise. Then we might as well just donate ourselves.
You could do a sponsored fancy dress, but then I suppose it may be the same concept with the costume hire. Although, if you create a stall at the fair, the little kids might all want a photo with Pudsey.
No, I'm not sure, but it would be nice to do something Pudsey related.
Have you considered other Pudsey activities, like selling the merchandise? That's easy enough, or an official fundraising pack.
What Pudsey things are there?
Well, there's a Pudsey raffle, colouring sheets for the kids, a Guess Pudsey's surname competition, and lots more.
I like the colouring in surname guessing. What do you think, Rachel?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's do those 2 activities.
OK, fill in this form in the entry section, Other, and write a description of the activity. Then you could submit it.
Thank you for listening to our little fundraising sketch.
Bye!
Okay, thanks guys, that was good. Next up, we've got Cicely on Anti-Bullying Week.
As you may know, Monday was the beginning of Anti-Bullying Week, which runs until next Friday.
At BGS, we believe bullying is completely unacceptable and should be stamped out.
This year's slogan is Stop and Think, Words Can Hurt, with a focus on verbal bullying. Although words might not physically hurt someone, they can definitely do some damage and have a long-term effect.
So our aim is to stop the use of derogatory language in our school, whether it be sexist, racist or homophobic. We want to challenge the casual use of this language and make sure that everyone is aware of the consequences of using it.
Also, we want to investigate how technology impacts bullying and how messages are sent.
Think how horrible it is to receive threatening and upsetting messages in your own home. This could be through Facebook, BBM or text.
If you receive any messages like this, save them so that they can be shown as evidence.
If you're worried that someone is bullying you or a friend, there are a number of things you can do. Firstly, don't suffer in silence. Tell someone who you trust. It might be a friend, teacher, parent or other person who you can confide in.
Secondly, you can be bold. Stand up to the bully. Tell them what you think they are doing is wrong and hurtful. BGS should be a place of moral integrity, where we all have the courage to speak our mind. You can tell the people who are being mean and bullying to stop.
For more information, visit www.antibullying.net. Keep in mind that if you can't say anything constructive, it might be best not to say anything at all.
That was very informative, Cicely and Esther. Next up, we've got Emily and Simran's music show.
Hey, welcome to the Simran and Emily show. For all of you listening that haven't tuned in before, we do the music portion of the show.
This morning we're going to be playing the Children in Need single, which is Teardrop, featuring Tinchy Strider, Chipmunk, Lisa and more exciting artists.
So stay tuned in for some of our favourite songs of today.
Right now we're going to play you When I Was a Youngster by Rizzle Kicks. Their new album is incredible, so if you haven't given it a listen, I suggest you do.
Next, we'll be playing the song Lego House by Ed Sheeran. The song's great, but if you can check out the music video, it's even better. If you haven't seen the video, take a look. Rupert Grint, who played Ron Weasley in Harry Potter, is in it, which means our two favourite redheads ever in one music video. What more could you want?
One of my favourite bands is You Me at 6. I went to see them live and they're great. This is The Dilemma.
Before Emily suggested playing this song, I hadn't listened to their new album, but one of my favourite songs from them previously is Rescue Me featuring Chitty Bang.
We'll be playing the 2011 Children in Need single Teardrops at the end of the show, so looking forward to that.
Thanks for listening. This has been Simran and Emily. Enjoy your day.
Okay then, now over to Tor with this week's sports results.
Hi, this is Tor with the sport. First, the senior schools results from last weekend. The under-12As lost 3-2 to Bolton, which was unlucky as they were 2-0 up. The under-13s won as well as the under-14s, 1-0. The under-15s lost 4-1, also to Bolton. The second 11 lost to Bolton, and the first 11 also lost their first match of the season. I'm sure we will beat them next time. On a brighter note, the under-9 to 13 swimming team beat Bedford School at the Swimming Gala rematch. The under-16As won the netball tournament on the 1st of November. The under-12s have a swimming match versus Warwick. There is also an under-15 netball tournament on the 28th. Also, good luck to the rowers at Starhead on Sunday, and the netball team is playing Wellingborough this weekend.
Okay guys, that's all we've got for today. So I hope you enjoy Teardrop, which is this year's Children in Need 2011 single.